Tryonn Lue, who was known for helping the Cleveland Cavaliers come back down 3-1 in the NBA Finals, and in this year's playoffs, they came back 2-0 twice against the Dallas Mavericks and the Utah Jazz. And in this series currently, they're down 3-1 and they just took game 5. He's the best coach in the NBA right now. The way he can just keep his composure, keep his consistency, unlike coaches like Doc Rivers, who honestly, I think Doc Rivers is one of the most, stressed out coaches in the NBA. If you compare Tyronn Lue to Doc Rivers, you will see some major differences. Tyronn Lue, the way that he reacts to certain calls is just way more calmer. Doc Rivers, he will get hyped up, he will get really mad, and one thing you got to realize is that has an effect on the players, and the way that Tyronn Lue can just communicate with his entire group and make sure they're on the same page and not get them too hyped or anxious or anything like that. He's the better coach, Tyronn Lue. Doc Rivers will get a technical foul. He will be ready to slap the ref in the face. And I think that's one of the reasons why Tyronn Lue and the Cleveland Cavaliers won in 2016. He was just motivating the Cavaliers, saying that it's only one game at a time and they can definitely win this, and just staying calm every single game. And I think the Warriors, on the other hand, were panicking. He is also extremely good with his substitutions and his play calls. Pat Beverly even called him Bill Belichick because of all the adjustments that he makes, which definitely helps them win games. You have people, head coaches like Doc Rivers and Bud on the Bucks, which just makes terrible adjustments, like really extremely bad adjustments in crunch time, especially Doc Rivers, which he single-handedly made them lose that Sixers series because choking and just bringing in bench players that they just definitely did not need. And on the other hand, Tyronn Lue has extremely high IQ, way higher IQ than both of those head coaches that I just named. And going into game 5, he was even saying that this 3-1 comeback versus the Suns is very doable, and that just shows his confidence, and he definitely thinks that the Clippers are a better team, which I think they are. And I think that with his attitude going into the game 6, and if he can do the right substitutions, which I think he will, motivate the team, that the Clippers are kind of likely to come back from this 3-1 deficit against the Suns. And the biggest question is, without Tyronn Lue on the Cleveland Cavaliers, would they even come back 3-1 versus the Warriors that year? And I really think that they wouldn't. But you gotta give credit to LeBron James, because without LeBron James on the Cavaliers wouldn't come back. So it's just 50 and 50. The Cavaliers need Tyronn Lue, and the Cavaliers needed LeBron James. But you gotta give credit to Tyronn Lue, which a lot of people weren't giving him credit when he was on the Cavaliers. A lot of people were just saying that Tyronn Lue was just, they're saying that LeBron James is basically the head coach, and Tyronn Lue, they're making the memes that just say his little playmaking board thing was just saying to draw up plays to LeBron James and just give him the ball, which I don't even know why they were saying that, because this man single-handedly was the coach of a team that came back 3-1. Looking back to the Clippers last year compared to the Clippers this year, you could definitely see a major difference in terms of confidence, and that shows the impact on Tyronn Lue compared to Doc Rivers. It honestly really shows you how good of a coach he really is. With that being said, though, definitely leave your comments down below who you think the best coach in the NBA currently is. I don't really see any other coach that's up with him right now, just because of what he's been doing. Came back 2-0 twice, like I said. So leave your comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'm hoping the Clippers can come back from this 3-1 deficit. Like I said in my last video, I like to see when that happens. I like to see when players beat the odds. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Just the Arch, and I'm out.